Keep conserving. That's the message from energy officials as flex alerts continue in California. Keeping your car. A TikTok trend has thieves stealing certain types of vehicles. What you can do to protect your ride.
The Rundown, brought to you by Goal Zero.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to The Rundown. I'm Robin Winston. We're all being asked to continue saving electricity. Wednesday marks the 8th day in a row of flex alerts. People all across the state got this surprising text message Tuesday night. I know I got it on my phone. It warned that if more people didn't ease up on using power, there would be rolling blackouts.
I know this has been a very long heat wave, and we're now asking you to do even more. But please stick with us and don't use any more power than is absolutely necessary, and you'll enhance our ability to continue moving through this historic heat wave without major disruptions.
The alert apparently worked because there were no rolling blackouts, thank goodness. Evacuation orders have expanded as firefighters battle the growing Fairview fire in Hemet. Firefighters say flames jumped several roads, and that's what led to the expanded evacuation orders. Those expanded evacuation orders now include people living from Stetson Road and State Street in the north and west, all the way to Cactus Valley Road and Thomas Mountain Road in the south and east. All schools in the Hemet Unified School District are closed until further notice, and so far the fire has burned at least 4,500 acres. The fire has destroyed at least 7 homes, and now we're learning more about the 2 people who were killed trying to escape as flames just raced through their neighborhood in Avery Canyon. Well, family members tell us the Compton family, Ian, his wife Tina, and their daughter Michaela had car problems as they were trying to drive away. The fire quickly caught up. Tina was the only one firefighters could save. She's hospitalized right now with 3rd-degree burns. Her brother tells us how she survived.
The firefighter pulled the door open and yanked her out and pulled her away. The fire just got so close that it just engulfed the car.
Ian and their daughter Michaela, who'd been diagnosed with autism at a young age, could not be reached. A GoFundMe page says Tina also lost their home, her pets, and all of her belongings. It's asking for donations as the family deals with funeral and medical expenses. The timing of this heat wave couldn't be worse for more than the 4 million people in Southern California who are being asked to skip outdoor watering for the next 2 weeks. Well, this impacts customers in Long Beach, Glendale, Pasadena, and many other communities. Crews need to repair a critical pipeline running from the Colorado River. Water officials say if people don't comply and they keep watering, they'll be depleting the water supply for others who really need it.
I just want water.
Are you worried about your grass or your plants?
It's gonna die. It has to die.
I don't think I'll be able to stop watering our lawn. If anything, instead of watering for like 40 minutes, or I may drop it down to like 20, 25 minutes.
There's no real enforcement here, but the Metropolitan Water District hopes residents understand this is serious and the water supply is limited. I mean, we desperately need some rain, so let's check in with meteorologist Belinda Leon to see if we'll get anytime soon.
For more than a week, we've been dealing with excessive heat in Southern California, and we're not done yet. Temperatures well above normal, and a high risk for heat illness is expected all the way through Friday. Look at the trend in Riverside. We have 108 on Wednesday, and although the temperatures slowly come down through the rest of the week, it's still hot. Then we have big changes happening this weekend. Look at the weather on Saturday and Sunday. 84 on Saturday, and the temperatures much cooler for the weekend and through the beginning of next week. Why is that? We're tracking a hurricane right now off the coast of Mexico, a Category 2. It's going to be moving towards the north-northwest. By this weekend, it'll weaken as it approaches Southern California. And once it's in our neck of the woods, it's going to bring some big changes. The cool down, increasing clouds, gusty winds, and a chance for rain. Rain developing Friday, increasing on Saturday, becoming widespread. A possibility for some flooding rain. And the chance for rain continues through the beginning of next week. Stay tuned.
I'm a power blackout, and I'm going to put you in the dark. What is that?
It's the Yeti 3000X solar generator, a home backup system from Goal Zero. Take that blackout.
The FBI is now joining in the investigation to figure out who was behind a ransomware cyber attack that targeted the LA Unified School District. District officials noticed unusual activity Saturday and determined its IT systems were under attack. They made a nearly unprecedented move to completely shut down the systems. The district superintendent believes the attack originated outside the U.S. Security experts say the records of staff and students are highly lucrative to hackers.
Because those records are worth something. Those are a lot of potential victims, if they're student records, that are ripe for financial fraud because they have clean credit records. So that could be part of it. We don't know yet.
As a result of the cyber attack, every LAUSD student and staff are now required to reset their passwords. Updated COVID boosters are now available at hundreds of LA County-run sites. The new Pfizer and Moderna boosters specifically target the Omicron subvariants BA4 and BA5, which are driving the majority of the new cases. Public health officials say only 57% of all eligible people in the county are up to date on their COVID vaccinations. They say this will be the best defense to prevent a surge in the fall or winter. All right, listen up. If you own a Kia or a Hyundai, your car may be at higher risk of getting stolen. It's a bizarre trend that started on social media, and it's now hitting owners in Southern California. The NBC4i-Teen's Carolyn Johnson has a look at how you can protect your car or SUV.
They're racing down streets across the country, terrorizing neighborhoods. It's a frightening TikTok trend, people stealing Kias and Hyundais, most often just for a joyride. Thieves snagged Eva Arce's 2015 Kia and dumped it just a few miles from her Ontario home hours later.
How can somebody just take somebody's hard work, just leave somebody without a car?
It's happening because experts say the cars are easy to steal. In fact, in LA alone, Kias and Hyundais accounted for nearly 13% of stolen cars last year. So far this year, that number is almost 20%. Brian Moody with Auto Trader explains it like this. Some Kia and Hyundai models that have a steel key ignition do not contain an engine immobilizer. That's a chip that helps the engine recognize a smart key and fob, which prevents theft.
If you can bypass the physical key, which is, by the way, a security device, then, you can get in there and do something that will allow you to start the car.
And drive it away. Doug Shoup with the Auto Club of Southern California says the best fix for now is this.
It's been around for years, for decades.
A steering wheel lock device. Thieves can still break through this barrier, but Shoup says it'll likely scare them off.
Having something like this, even if they see it on the steering wheel, they may think, you know what, that's going to be too much trouble. I'm going to go to the next vehicle.
In fact, both Kia and Hyundai told the I-Team they're providing steering wheel locks to law enforcement in impacted areas to distribute to owners of cars that don't have immobilizers. Hyundai said drivers can also buy a security kit next month, but they would not say how much that will cost. They did tell us immobilizers became standard on all vehicles produced after November 1st, 2021. Kia said all 2022 models and trims have an immobilizer applied either at the beginning of the model year or as a running change. Eva's still unclear if this is how thieves hijacked her car. She just knows she doesn't want the car anymore.
But once I found out that they're easy to steal, I was just like, I don't even feel safe leaving it.
Car experts hope this crazy trend ends soon.
The good thing about doing these types of stories is that you're kind of using the same medium to counter a bad thing. So the more people that get the message, the more people will take precautions.
And for now, this old school lock is the best protection. Carolyn Johnson, NBC4 News.
Video from a Simi Valley police officer's body camera proves that they have to be ready for anything. A homeowner called police saying a bear was inside their kitchen and going through their fridge.
Go, get out of here, bear.
Well, when officers got close and started yelling, the bear just ran outside and jumped the fence. Police say the bear ate a freshly baked cake and went through the refrigerator. The family locked themselves in an upstairs bedroom. They were fine. They were okay. No one was hurt, thank goodness. But the bear just wanted a tasty snack. That's all. When you're hungry, it can be unbearable sometimes. You can always get news and weather updates on the NBCLA app and on our website, NBCLA.com. And be sure to tune into Today in LA on NBC4 weekdays from 4 to 7 a.m. I'll be helping you get around with the traffic reports throughout your morning commute. I'll see you next time on The Rundown.